Oh, yeah. Are you going to the traditional non-ceded territory? When I was asked to sit on this panel to talk about the forced termination of Dr. Cleary, I thought long and hard about this, and it brought me back to an incident that just occurred this past May to Dr. John O'Connor, who was working at for numerous communities in northern part of Alberta. He was studying on the increased rate of cancer within the communities, and he was going to file a report, and lo and behold, he was fired, and there was no cause why he was fired, and the increased rate of birth defects within Chippewa territory was growing. So it kind of made me reflect back in, to make this a little bit more personal to my community. My grandmother died of cancer. She had breast cancer, and my mother had cancer. My aunts had cancer. My sister had cancer. So it and we lived in a very prominent area where the farmers used to spray, and where they used to spray PCB in our forest and around the potato fields up in Victoria County. And our community had these pipes put in back in the 60s, asbestos pipes, ran through our community, and unfortunately it just took them back in the 90s to replace those pipes. And our community had many members die of cancer. A lot of women died of breast cancer, and so on. Dr. Cleary, what she represents for the Wolastog people is that she speaks for the land. And Wolastog people, many of us still totally depend on the land. We harvest moose and deer, muskrat, and we pick berries, fiddleheads, we fish. So when this alarming study was going to be put forward by Dr. Cleary, it was very, very shocking to us to realize that this spray that this certain industry was putting all across our territory, our unceded territory, and it could cause cancer. So the alarm flag went up. We are very, very concerned about our well-being and about the animals. We know that Dr. Cleary not only spoke for people, but she spoke for trees, the fish, the water, and all the animals. So we urge and we demand that Dr. Cleary be reinstated. What they done is they muzzled her for what she was finding. And as the Wolastog Grand Chief, I demand the province to reinstate her. Well,